snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
In your face.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. First down, a run with Hyde. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins now. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. On first down, Hyde. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Montgomery. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Hyde on the draw. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's put down at the 44-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run on 1st down. Hyde. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. There to make the stop was John Jenkins. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Cousins. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Richmond in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
You ain't got nothing. Check safety.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky is going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now it's Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Trubisky will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finished the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half, knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half, gives you a chance to go out and double what you got done in the first half.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Call it a gain of 5. From the gun, here's Cousins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go!
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
180! 54! Line 54! Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog. Big Ed. Big Ed. Big Ed. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. It's a gain of 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. A tip carry for Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Single, single.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. Open man is QT, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. It's caught. Smith. A little juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
A 1-yard gain there, followed a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Cousins. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. A quick throw caught by Sharp. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. They'll run. Hyde. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Trubisky, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
That's it, baby. We got one.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Escaping the pressure right, and he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams, and there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This is a 26-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Bears, it's a nice win to finish off what's been an ugly first half as they move to 2-6. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.